at Gumwa Technical School. Today, I have here with me the current head girls of the school for 2025-26 academic year. And we are going to have some simple chat communication or friendly thoughts. And I'll go to them for them to introduce themselves to me so that my audience and also viewers will also know them. Then we continue the communication from there. Yes. Young lady, please, your name and your office that you hold in this noble institution.
Thank you for this opportunity, sir.
Okay.
Hello, my lovely viewers. I go by the name Elizabeth Maliswin, and I am the main girls prophet of the school.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, meaning you are the head girl?
Yes, please.
All right, that's good. Please, you.
I am Olivia Manokwa, so the girls protocol prefect.
Hey, protocol prevent.
Yes.
Hey, so you meaning you know the laws and everything governing the school?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Wow, that's very good. Please, young lady, your name?
I am Elizabeth Aguilar, assistant head girl.
Assistant head girl.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. And media, I am Sanity Media, as
Yeah.
most of you know.
Host.
Please, so I'll be the host for today. Let me start first. When you say GSTS, can you tell us the location of this school and why is it?
Okay, so this school is actually located at Gomwa de Rampo.
Okay,
Yes,
got the wrong point.
in the central part
The central part
of Ghana.
Ghana.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay. All right. So my question. I will go with Elizabeth. As school leaders or head girls, you've been the assistant or deputy, then the protocol, the one charge of discipline, and the main boss. If I may ask, what specific attitudes or behaviors do you expect from this current from one who have just been admitted into this school? What behavior are you expecting from them to exhibit?
So as a student of the school, you are supposed to be disciplined. When we say discipline, you doing the right thing when no one is watching.
Okay.
So obeying school rules is one thing I would like them to do. And being punctual, truancy shouldn't be one thing they should practice.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. So, Maliskin, so as being new on campus, what are you also expecting from them now?
Okay, so as formers, as freshers now, they have to portray good attitude, and also they have to obey the school rules and regulation, and also they should be disciplined and respect not only the school rules but also their prefects and their seniors. That is what I have to
Madam
say.
Protocol, you there, I think, sir, if anything happened negative at the guest side, the case have to come to you before even the DC authorities hear it. So, what are you also expecting? Now, new Form 1 has been admitted into this school. What are you expecting from them? What behavior are you expecting that they should portray or show?
Okay. I'm expecting them to excel good in their academics because
Okay.
that's the main reason why they are in this school.
Mm-hmm.
So as they are in, bad peers will come, but just they should follow their goals and know what they are here to do.
That is very good. Going ahead, this question will be one after the other. You see, so I'll go to you, Malispin. How do you expect the newly students to relate to their seniors, especially in the dormitories where teachers are not there? What are you expecting? How are you expecting them to relate with them, with the seniors and the school authorities?
Okay.
You being the head girl, this question is to you directly.
Okay, so thank you. Most students always portray this attitude that wherever there's no teacher, they give this bad attitude.
Okay.
But as form ones, as freshers, you have to know that even though the teachers are not around, the authorities are not around, you still have prefects.
Okay.
And also the seniors, they are also your prefects. Let me see. Because it said leadership by example.
Okay.
So, get it. So as freshers and as new people in this school, you have to obey school rules even in the dormitory.
Okay. Okay. Why teachers are not even present in the
Yes, you
dormitory?
have to obey the school rules.
So protocol. I'm adding to what your head girl said. So if by any means, new student or fresher do something that is out of norm of this the core values of this institution or the conduct of the institution, what is the first thing that you do at the dormitory?
Okay, so as new freshers in the school, they don't actually know the school rules and regulations more. So as times goes on, when orientation is over, they'll get to know many things. So as new fresher, when you go to the dormitory, then you disrespect any senior whilst you know the school rules and regulations. All what you do to is first punish you.
But by the way, it's not normal any proper punishment, not small punishment.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, as the deputy head girl, if I may ask you, what advice will you give them about discipline? It's like about punctuality and respect to school rules. What advice will you give to your former in case as they are still doing orientation? I hope they will call you there to also go and say something to them. So in case you get that platform to give some advice to them on punctuality, what are you going to say?
It's just a plus when you are given the opportunity to do something and you do it well. So when you follow rules and regulations, like as I did when I was in Form 1, when I did that, I've been able to follow rules and regulations, and today I'm the head girl of this school. So when we do that, when any of the freshers are willing to be a prefect, that gives them a chance to become
Okay,
one of
okay,
us because
okay.
we follow rules and regulations.
That's good. My boss, what common mistakes normally do new students often make and how can they avoid them? That one day I will ask the avoidance, I will ask the two of you also. So your boss will tell us some of the common mistakes that normally when you come to Form 1 as freshers that they normally do. I think last 2 days I heard that some of them went to where you do
Yeah.
your ironing with pajamas or nightwear. Ironing the address at where you do your iron, moving from the gate number 2 side with those things and hey, so what are some of the more mistakes that they normally do as they are what we used to call homogeneous people? When they come, they don't know anything. What are some of the mistakes that they do, and how are we going to help them to avoid those mistakes? I'll come to all of you, but boss, let me
Say,
start with you
okay.
first.
So one thing that they mostly do
Mm-hmm.
is that they dress shabbily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see a former student or you see a fresher,
Mm-hmm.
maybe during the weekdays wearing a dirty uniform.
Okay.
But as a fresher, you have to know that it should always be neat.
Mm-hmm.
And also because they've not gone through orientation, they don't know that the seniors or the leaders are their people who
Mentors.
have seen,
Okay.
yes,
Okay. So if you
they've
have to
been
learn
with
something from
them.
them.
Yes. So they have
Um,
to learn something for the prefects or the seniors.
okay. So far, have you seen some of the errors that they have made, some of the mistakes that they have made when you came,
Yes, please.
which include
So their
their
dirty
dressing.
dress. Yeah, and also their dressing shabbily. They dress shabbily and they don't talk politely. That's also something that I want to talk about.
Okay, Poto, have you observed something like that?
Yes, please.
Can you share with us?
Yes, as my head said, they talk sharply. They don't know how to talk well. And you see a Form 1 student, instead of speaking good English, this person will be like, no, I can't speak the English. So I have to speak my local dialect, which is wrong. So first you are in school, you have to learn how to speak the English.
Since exams, you're going to write exams in your local dialect.
No,
Okay.
you're not going to write exams in our local dialect. So we have to speak the correct English now. Because they say leadership begins small, small. It's not just when we stand up, we all started speaking English. So they have to learn. And also, when they came around, they don't know how to keep their things well. They just leave their
Okay.
things
Okay. Okay.
anyhow. They put it there. Later, they'll come back crying, say it's missing. That's too is a problem that we have facing.
All right. So, deputy head girl, have you observed something like that?
That's what they said. They said
So what,
everything.
how do you think we can try to minimize, if not even solving all? How are you going to do away with those issues that these form ones being first students are showing up now?
It's a true orientation, and that's what they started. And Madam Cynthia is going to do that to teach them how to dress, how to walk as ladies, and how to even speak. They are supposed to use the English. That's the prescribed
Uh,
language they are supposed to use as learners.
okay,
So I think Madam Cynthia is going to take them through that.
take them through that. Do you have anything to add to the way we can solve that problems?
Yes,
What do you
I
think
would
needs
like,
to be done?
yeah, I would like to tell them as our protocol said that they mislead, like they don't know where to put their things right. They don't put their things at the right place. So advise them or speak to them of how they put their things right. That you know the time they do this and the time they do that. Say yes, please.
Okay. When last week, I think we were admitting some of the students. Some of them, when the parents left, they were crying. So, what technique, what strategy, what are you going to put in place to make sure that these young girls and boys will adapt the boarding school life attitude quickly, so that they can also live in the environment like the way you people are living here? What do you think they should do? What quality? What do they have to do? Some of them, I think they been mama and battered for the home for a long time. So when they came and they left them here, some of them were crying. Even I think some of them dormitory, they don't want to talk to people. They will see them starting hiding and other things. What do you think they have to do so that they can also they also fit well in this school environment, this boarding life activity?
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
as we came individually, they came to meet at least their co-colleagues here. And I'm sure my head seniors, they will help them to overcome some sorrows, advise them, say this is how we all started. And today we are here in the same position. So they can also cope. And they have new friends. We are not saying they should go in for the bad ones, but they should actually go
But
in for the
that one, let me ask you, how are they going to know that this is the bad one, is the good friend?
when they got to the Jack Square,
Mm-hmm.
they saw some fellow ones, and some also even communicated with each other while they don't even know themselves. Where someone asked, say, oh, are you also coming here? And there is some introduction starts from there. So when they go to the dormitory, or they get the same dormitory and go in, they start to relate. So that they don't know the attitude of each other. But as time goes on, they get to know. So
That's nice idea. Head girl, do you have something to?
Say yes,
Uh-huh.
and the seniors too should be open up.
If you open up,
And they
that's
should also show love to them. They should let them feel like this is their home.
okay.
This is their place, even though their parents are not around. They should let them feel like, oh yeah, I have good siblings who can take care of me. Say yes.
So you should serve as elderly sisters to
Yes.
them. Not a matter of you being from today trying to motivate them or whatever. And some of those attitudes push them away from you. Sometimes, some of the time they have some issue that they want to discuss with you. But the way maybe some of you talk to them, or the way maybe you do one or two things, it scares them and it drives them away from you.
Yes.
So are you being the head girls leaders in this institution for the academic year ahead of us? You also try to talk to your other female prefects, both from the dormitories and the school campus, so that they know how they will relate with. Then for the boy, not for the boys there. Normal, all weather you go anyway, but all the thing normally depend on the girls. So you know how you also try to relate and also be with them so that things will be better. Now going to your plans and goals for the academic year. I think it was within this year, I think 2 months ago, that they gave you the mantle to be the leaders of this institution. So, what are your personal and leadership goals as head girl for this academic year? Now, the question is to you.
Okay. So to help, especially the academic level, to make academic atmosphere conducive for students, we'll make sure that there's absolute silence in the prep room.
Okay.
And how we are going to do that is we'll get a rep from each class. So we'll do all these things for us. So this is going to help students to be quiet during prep time. And also to, because there are other students who can't learn when there's noise around.
That one is very true.
Yeah. They can only learn when there's silence. But others will also try to distract them by the means of noise. So ask them that whoever that makes noise, they should get the names of those kind of people. So when they see that, they'll be afraid and they'll keep mute. They'll not make noise in the prep room. And that is going to make academic atmosphere conducive for very students.
So, linking to what you just said, then let me ask, how are you going to ensure discipline among them? Let me ask Kutuku.
okay.
But what your head just said.
As they say, leadership by example.
Okay.
So we are going to set an exemplary life for the others to take. So we, the seniors, the prefects, we have to be conductive, always be at the right place at every time. So when during preps, we have to even set the example by keeping quiet, so that they also be like, my seniors are quiet, so why should I even talk? So we are going to set the example for them to know, say, this is what is going on in this school. As they are freshers, they don't know many things, but our attitude is going to tell them what they are supposed to do.
For them to become disciplined and go by the conduct and of the school. Deputy head girl. So how are you going to intend to motivate the female students to excel academically in this school? What kind of motivation are you going to give to them so that they can also excel in this compound before they leave your next 3 years, next 2028? What motivation are you going to put in place to give to them?
In the olden days, they usually say our place as females were the kitchen. And now, as our vice president has taken the lead to set as a role model for us, we females being a vice president has really empowered us, and I'm going to do so by organizing talks for motivations and other stuff, so that to encourage them to do well in the academics. So yeah.
So, had there any other plan also in line
Okay.
with your team?
So there's this man, Dr. Abi once said that if you educate a man, you educate an
Oh,
individual.
boy, and then you come cry. You come here. You need to meet that.
So it's
No.
true.
You
Stand.
you
So that's the
continue.
right.
You
Stand.
continue.
And if you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. And so they have this thing that what men can do, women can do better.
Do far better, as our vice president has started.
So you can do
Yes.
it more better
That
than us.
alone has
Yes.
We can
empowered
do
us
better.
very much.
Sure.
That's alone.
Yes.
Friend, you should just watch
That
it.
is good.
You should
That is
just
good.
watch it.
So organizing some female talk workshop with them,
Yes.
both of them to maybe in the assembly.
Using
Okay.
here as
I
an
think,
example.
I think
Everything will work.
that one will help a lot. Because most of the girls at times they see themselves as they have been overshadowed in other ways. So you trying to open them up to the world and other things. Those talks and motivation messages, I think also encourage them to make some bold decisions and other things to take some challenges. That is very good. Going on from your plans for the year, if I may ask, how will you ensure that student concerns or grievances are handled fairly in this institution? Sometimes they will bring some problem to you that may be to above your limits. What are you going to do to ensure that their problems are also your concern, so that you can try to make sure they have been tackled or solved by the authorities? What are your plans, hey girl?
Okay. So if maybe there is a situation or there is a quarrel between two people and we know we can handle this, we are going to, when they bring the case to us, we'll make sure that we avoid favoritism.
Okay.
We will avoid that. Or else we will not judge that case fairly.
Okay. So protocol. So with this situation, with this issues like this, if someone come and make complaint, grievances, oh, I'm going through this, certain senior doing this to me, doing that to me, the protocol prefer that you ensure discipline and that things in the institution. What will be your first step that you will make?
Quality. I'll make sure, say, even to get the case, I'll make sure I hear each other's point of view. If it's a senior and a junior, I can't just say because he's my fellow colleague, I'm going to side with her and leave the junior so that junior will be bullied. I'm going to solve the issue as if they are all the same. Yes. Because no one is above the law in this school. So if the senior is at fault, that senior has to be punished. And if it's the junior, we punish the junior too.
I swear.
Yes.
That is good. That is very good. Now let's coming to academic and moral development. Deputy, what will you do to encourage good conduct, modest dressing? All of you will talk about your dressing and personal hygiene and among students. Recently, there's one where that is situation trending in social media that some girls' hair were trimmed and were brought out a lot of issue. Meanwhile, every institution or environment have their own conduct or rules that govern them. If I read some portion of the GS conduct that governs students, it tells us that they are giving power to the authorities of the school to ensure that students' hairs are modestly and well kept or cut, and make sure that they will not add any coloring to other things and other stuff to your hair, and dressing should be nice dressing. So what are your plans? What are you going to do to ensure that?
So one, I'm going to leave an exemplary life. Like as I've done. There's a prescribed haircut. That's it. Living an exemplary life, and one and two, we can organize personal hygiene talks where we are going to talk about how they are going to live, how to live as a girl. This morning like this, I saw one girl shabbily dressed, like socks dirty, everything, pastor, just like that. All this is because they are not done with the orientation. But I think after the orientation, after having those talks, I'm going to organize. Everything will be okay.
Everything will be okay. Okay, so they are dressing for now. Most of them are not dressing well at all. Not good at all.
Appearance sees everything. Your appearance, it talks a lot
About you.
So you're a girl too. So as a girl, you have to dress decently to attract, not to attract people, but it says a lot about you.
you.
as a
Your,
girl.
your outfit is a lot about you. That is very good. Very good. This one. School head, do you have something to say?
They just
You
said
have said everything. Okay, so adding to that or asking, how will you serve as a role model to inspire the juniors? everybody is going to talk with this. So I'll start with you, Lizzie, again. How are you going to serve as a role model? Can someone boldly say that I'm using Sister Elizabeth as my role model, the deputy head girl, now because of this, how are you going to do that? Now come to protocol and now come to the head girl. That one is individual question. So let's hear from you.
We have to portray at a good attitude.
So from
like
you personally, you say you use yourself.
for me, I'm going to portray good attitudes such as being punctual, being disciplined, obeying rules, doing the right thing when no one is watching. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. So obey rules and regulations. That's alone can say, and being confident. When I'm given the opportunity to do something, I should do it well so that one day, one somebody can say, I learned that I can say I learned this from the assistant girls prefect.
Okay, Boto, your side.
So excelling good in academic performance. Yes. My technique is I want to excel good in academics. Even if not more, the ones that I can, I'll make sure I do it best. So that at least when I'm not around or in this school, someone can say, oh, I listened to the protocol prefect, how she was speaking and some certain things she was doing. And today I can do such things like her. Yes. So I'm going to do that.
That's good. My boss.
And also for me,
Mhm.
I will live an exemplary life to the juniors.
Okay.
Make sure that how I speak, how I talk, how I do my everything on campus. And make sure that if there's a right time for discipline, there'll be discipline. And if there's a right time to show love, show love. Because as a good leader, you must be trustworthy, you must be disciplined, and also you must be loved.
Okay.
You must also love your people and also listen to the opinions of others. Because I am the girls' prefect, I'll not say that I'll just wake up and make rules.
Okay. Okay.
I have to listen to the opinions of others because there are other people who have great vision about the school. But because they are not given the chance, they are not able to express themselves. So as a good leader, I'll make sure that I'll do the thing at the right time. I'll do things at the right time, open up to people whenever they are going through something. I'll make sure that I be like a big sister or somehow like a mother to them.
Okay. That's very good. That is very good. Now, coming back to the dormitory issue, how are you going to deal with bullying issues? That I'm just asking simple question for all of you. So whatever that you want to share with us, you go straight to tell us. For campus life and dormitory issues, normally we know girls also bully. We know that girls also bully. You bully in so many ways. How are you going to handle such issue when you see? Times you may see them with your eyes, the dormitory. Then someone will come and make complaint to you that is what they are going through. So how are you going to tackle these issues and solve them? That will not bring any disparities and other things among your colleagues and your juniors that they have brought you to stay here with.
Okay. So I'd like to see something like most of the juniors, especially the freshers, they don't actually respect. So if maybe a senior or a miss comes to me or a junior comes to me that he or she has been bullied by anyone, that's a leader. First thing, I'm going to listen to you and also listen to the person. So if I listen to you and what you are saying is not right, you have the senior has the right of bullying you. But the problem is, what if you bully the person and something happens to the person? It's not right. So whenever you meet a junior who is doing something that is not right or against the law, it's either you handle them over to the authorities or when you're in the dormitory, you handle them over to the prefect in the dormitory.
Okay.
So you see,
Yeah, I'm getting it.
yeah, because most of the juniors, because they said we shouldn't touch them, we shouldn't do them anything, they'll try to be pompous and try to be okay because they said we shouldn't touch us. So we do whatever we like. That is not right.
That's all right. Okay. So if I may ask, Protocol, how are you going to combine your academic work with this leadership product you have taken now?
Okay. So I'm going to draw my personal timetable on in class and on campus too. Maybe in the morning, I know when I wake up, I have to visit campus and check whether the works are done. So I'll know the actual time to wake up, bath, dress, and leave the dormitory very early. Move to campus and do that work. And going to class, maybe I'm in class learning, then a student comes in, then tells me a teacher is calling me. All what I have to do is just seek for permission, go out. When I come back, I just visit my friends who are in the class at then, ask them the questions, and maybe get some help from them, do my own personal studies, and have my own personal timetable I have to follow.
Okay, so does it go or apply to all of you?
Yes,
Something like that?
Yes.
Okay,
having
that,
a
then deputy, if I may ask, what role do you think that female leaders should play in promoting what cleanliness together with maybe some of your female teachers? Do you think that you need them to come on board so that this cleanliness issue that we're talking about both in dormitories and the classroom among their personal outfit or presentations? What role do you think that the leaders, the female leaders in this institution should put in place to ensure that cleanliness among the female students?
So this one too, they should just look up on us. We are their role models for now. We learn from others. So you see, say the protocol prefect has been literally dressed. She has ironed her uniform. Everything is on point. Her haircut is on point. You should copy that from her. That alone, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anything to add up?
Something she
That's
said
okay.
it
That's
That's
best.
everything. Okay. So what challenges are you facing now? Or what challenge maybe do you think as leaders you foresee as head girls? And how do you plan to overcome those things that maybe may come your way? Definitely, I think there's something that no fire without the smoke or no smoke without the fire. How do they say? Did they
Yes,
say
I
that
think
adage?
there's no smoke
There's no smoke without what?
without a fire.
So definitely, something may come in your way that you may not think it should have happened, should have come. It's also a challenge. Maybe a teacher or a female teacher or any male teacher can even you will try to do something and maybe they try to shut you down for doing that. They'll not giving regard you as being the leader of the school. They are all challenges. In case some of these challenges maybe come, how are you going to solve them? And first, you share with me some of the things that you are foreseeing that you think that it may come as challenges. Then you give me the way you are going to plan to help or solve those challenges or problems.
Okay.
So you head girl.
Yes.
Okay, let me start with your deputy. I come to Toto, then you finalize that thing for us. So deputy,
Disrespect from June.
there's one for you now, and I think definitely it will come. And I hope you have already observed some or experienced some now.
Experience some.
And were they aware that you were the leaders of the girls in this
But
school?
that's the problem. Oh.
They don't know now.
They don't know for now. So I think they should just introduce us to them.
I think
During
you are
the
orientation and you
orientation.
have up to Friday. And there's
And
a day
also we should have a costume to show say these are the prefects. Something to show say this is a prefect. Although our appearance says it all, but we need something
to
to
differentiate
also,
you
yes,
from them.
yes, sure.
Okay. Okay. This one then you have to look at the council. I think the council I saw the council around. So you have to channel those some of your through your SRC patron or patroness, then through the council session. I think maybe they're going to hear your submission, suggestion and that things. Okay, so Koto, what problems are you expecting that maybe may come your way?
Say, as my assistant girl said, say it's disrespect, criticizing from my fellow colleagues and also from the juniors. All that to come on my way. And because of that is happening, we are planning to get a talk show for them so that they will know actually what to do at the exact time and also learn how to respect us. They know how to respect us, but in some parts they comes down, and which is very bad, especially our own colleagues.
Your colleagues.
Because we have all been in that situation, we were one, and now
Now
something has been added to you, then
Yes,
it's
that's
very
why they
difficult for them to,
accept that you are leaders.
yeah,
Wow, there's something has to be done quick. And you see, there are a lot of animals in the forest, but no matter how it is, they have someone who leads them. When you see the ants moving, they are all ants, but they are leaders that lead them. So something must be done, and we will see what we can also done to ensure that thing also. So how are you going to handle criticisms, as you said,
so
from your fellow students? How? Or you
so
can't handle that?
when someone criticizes me, I see it to be it's part of life.
it's part of leadership.
Yes, leadership skills, all these are parts. So if you're perfect, that's always you are ready to answer questions to people directly when they say something.
Okay.
You just go wayward. Sometimes you have to just sit them, ask them the reason why they are doing
They
that.
pass some comment to you.
Yes,
Maybe
that
it's a
I
bit normal
know.
chat or conversation, then
Yeah.
not just wait certain comment or remarks to you. But at times, if you also don't try to control yourself and you also give us something,
Yes.
then you being the leader, your case is going to be different.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like you trying to sit down and answer certain things, you have some response to give the person.
Yes.
Later, you do that so that it not create any problem for you as leaders. Bringing our conversation to an end, I have to 1 or 2, 3 questions to ask you, all of you, before we go. What message do you have for the new form ones as they begin their SHS journey? Head girl.
Okay. So as a fresher and as a former student, you are going to spend almost 3 years in school, 3 good years in school. And you have to know that you came to meet people here. No matter what you're going to do, we are all above the law.
Okay.
Below the law. So if you don't take care and you go and break any school rules, you're going to face
Okay.
the problems.
Okay.
And also, we should learn, like we should make academic atmosphere very conducive for ourselves. So we should take our leisure time very serious. Now you don't have time to do anything. Make sure you take a book and learn. Or you can rest. Because when you rest, it lowers the academic things that you have in your mind down.
The tension and
Yes.
other things that you have
It
gone to
lowers
do.
your tension and a whole lot.
So do you ensure siesta still at the dormitories?
For now, no,
Why?
because
So,
of some reasons, our tabs and other stuffs. But
Okay,
we've
when
spoken
they
to authorities, so
okay.
everything. Fine. And as for us, the countries, I don't think we are supposed to observe it for now. Our time has been brought
Closer to you. The
yes,
second one April.
yes.
So we don't have time to joke or to play with.
Ah,
Wow. But
not correct.
how do you say? They say all
All
work
work
and
and
no
no
play
play.
make Jackson one. Sometimes when you feel tired and you can have 30 minutes to rest, not even necessarily sleeping, but just
No.
relaxing your body down also give a lot of health issue to your body. Just lying down, just like that, and for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, sometimes it's quite okay for your health also. So,
And also,
okay.
I like to add something. Our main motive for being here is to go achieve something,
Okay.
to go home with a good grade. Although we came with these 22s, then the 40s, we should try our best not to send those grades wrong. That would be a bad experience. Because spending 3 years here and going back home with 40 then other stuff, nah, it's not right. So
So
I
whatever that you came here with as your
shouldn't
grade,
take it.
so even
Yeah.
that like half or even to third of it have to be taken away,
Yes.
so that the best one you come out with the best one, so that we see you next time in other institutions and you'll be also become proud that
Yes,
yes
that is
indeed
my
you were once our student or learner. Okay, so Proto, I think this question I think it will go to you directly. What legacy do you hope to leave behind when you leave this school? I'll come to you. Don't worry, everybody have a personal. Bia will be able to say that me on my dress because me soon as see it's because of me. We did this, I did that. Or you have made some teamwork that something you want to leave or individual work. What are some of the legacies that you want to leave here as head girl before your time is over and you hand over to your sisters who are from Tuna? What the legacy that you want to leave?
Okay, so the leadership skill we want to leave here before moving out of this space, just getting good grades. We don't want to leave here so that individuals will say we had this bad grades, although we were doing this, we were doing that. But I want to prove, say, as we are moving out of this school, we are sending good grades outside. We are giving our parents the best that they need from us. Yes, that's our target, and also to impact good morals in our students that are coming, so that even when we are not here, they can use our names for something better in the future.
Please, you also have something to add to
so
what
yeah,
you said.
I like to ask more things towards it. So if you watch our leadership now, you can see that there's unity, there's
Okay.
teamwork.
Okay.
So when we do that, when there are others who want to be the prophet, they are looking at, they'll be like, this prophetship, they are very united. They are one. Whenever you see the head girl, you see the rest. Whenever you see the protocol, you see the rest. So we have to live like very unity, should be united. So yes, that's it.
Okay. So because there's a unity is strength.
Yes.
Unity is strength. And there's I can't add it that goes that say prior when you back when it's easy for you to break it down.
Yes.
And when you cooperate and you become united, you can achieve something better and work far. So I think that is a nice, submissive, and a nice legacy that you want to leave. And we're hoping that you team up with the other young girls who are also brilliant but didn't got the chance to be the leaders. So that you all work together to help push the school forward or bring the school up. That is good. So bringing our education to and how do you want to be remembered by the students and staff after academic year? I believe you have already said that already. They're giving a good legacy and those things. So your final message for your people who are at home, maybe they are old students who have left the school for some years. What are you going to say to them about the school that maybe you need them to come back? Look at the school. What are you
Yes.
going to say?
As for our old students, we really need them
You
because
need
they are
them.
really going through a lot. Yeah, so they should come and see us. They should come to our aid. We need them.
That's all. So thank you very much, our viewers. Today we had a nice chat with the head girls of Gomosa Technical School, and in fact, whatever that they have discussed, it is in the line that we have to say so. So we are hoping that their plans, their goals that they have set is going to be achievable for them, so that their tenure of office as head of the leaders of this institution not be in vain. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.